What's up guys, it's me, and today we're doing a different kind of video. Usually I'm vlogging, and honestly, even though I do like vlogging because it's kind of like having you guys with me, I never really wanted to be a vlogger. I wanted to actually have conceptual content. Conceptual. Here I am today. I just got out the shower, so that's why it's popping like that. Today, actually, I just got a package. That's what we're gonna call it, a package. And it's this hair growth oil from Elevate, 5% minoxidil hair growth oil made from a natural hair growth formula. Also, the cool thing about this is that this is one of the very few minoxidil products that is available on Amazon. So like, you don't have to go on your local Walgreens and look for minoxidil in a little ointment bottle. No, we have natural stuff right here. It is supposed to stimulate hair follicles, treat damaged hair, make stronger and thicker, fuller hair, stimulate hair growth. It reduces hair loss. So definitely what I've been needing. Honestly guys, I do have traction alopecia, which has been getting better. In November I got a keratin treatment and I stopped doing protective styling and just started wearing my hair natural, and it's just been thriving since then. They were always thin since I was a child. This part of my hair has just always been thin all the way around my hair. It's just thinner there for some reason. So we're gonna actually see if this works on my hair. And that, I think that's the other cool thing guys. This is my first ever brand promotion or sponsorship. So I'm actually glad that it's something that I feel the need to use, and it's not just like, I feel like when you get good at your content or you get bigger in content, you're just getting handed shit. You're getting handed CeraVe and all this crazy stuff. And like, please sponsor me, CeraVe. That's beside the point. I'm happy that it's something that I can actually appreciate, and I hope that like in the future, like I don't know how boxes work or whatever, but I'm hoping that it's stuff that I find useful, and like if not, I wouldn't promote that because it's just not me. But let's get to the video. Am I the a-hole? If you haven't heard of Am I the a-hole, people vent to somebody and they ask like, am I the a-hole? They probably heard it that way, but it is actually a subreddit. Basically, I have a pizza puff.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, I know you want my pizza puff. It's the beef one, just so you know, it's the beef one. I know some of us out here don't like that pork. Basically, I'm gonna judge whether a person's the a-hole because honestly, sometimes I'm the a-hole, but it's not about me right now. Like, I'm here to judge this person. This random person who I don't know, Alarmed Giraffe 5284, because why not? Okay. Also guys, I just want to mention I'm wearing the VSX Featherweight Max right now, the Victoria's Secret Featherweight Max bra. It is breathable sport bra with like maximum hold, and honestly I'm feeling it. I just tried it on today. It has like a wide band for support in the back, and it's just super comfortable. And I just dropped my Florida video today, and I'm sorry by the way. It was like a million years later. It's a lie, and I filmed it in like December, and I'm really trying to get better at content. But guys, hear me out. My video, the Florida video, would not upload from my computer to the hard drive, so I have to do a bunch of meticulous shit just to get the video to upload. So it was just like, I hope you guys know I'm trying, but that's why this video is, it has a deadline. It's coming out in 2 weeks, and the sponsorship video is definitely gonna have to come out before August. Oh, this is a learning experience. Soon I'm just gonna be like really good at this, and then this is gonna be a full-time job, and then I'm gonna be like eating a lobster roll instead of a pizza puff. Let me stop. Just like, just imagine. Anyway, what was I saying? It's okay. Guys, am I the asshole for refusing to punish my daughter after she blew up on the class clown that she didn't want at her birthday party? Like what? Wait, she didn't want it. She didn't want the class. She didn't want him.
What the hell is even that?
At the birthday party. So my daughter is 13 and she goes to a small school. Her grade only has 18 students. I cannot imagine that. I think when I was 13 and was in junior high at this moment, I was in 7th grade. But even if you're in 6th grade, I at least had like 28. I mean, he said a small school, but like I at least had like 28 kids in my class. Because I remember I had to buy 2 packs of 24 cupcakes for my birthday one year because it wasn't enough. Our grade only has 18 students, 10 boys, 8 girls. My daughter also has other friends from the sports she does. We plan to have her go to a much larger high school in the future. Her 13th birthday was last weekend and I asked who she wanted to invite. She only invited 7 of the girls from her class and 5 from her soccer team. The one girl she doesn't want to invite,
Well, damn, dude, that
is named Kelly. Okay, I feel like I know where this is gonna go. I feel like this parent is very over concerned that they're leaving out the girl in this class.
You're goddamn right.
True, good parenting. So let me just see. Let me just make sure. Sometimes there's a reason why you just don't talk to people, or at the same time, this might be a bully situation. Let's see. Let's see about Kelly. My daughter doesn't like Kelly. She is the class clown in her grade. I asked her why she didn't want her there. Her response was, she ruins school for me all the time. I don't want her to ruin my birthday. Some kids you just don't stay over there. I kind of understand. I agreed with her list and sent the invites out. My ex-wife is invited to all her major milestones instead of us doing separate events. I learned an hour before the party, my ex-wife sent an invite to Kelly. Oh no, since her mom found out about the party. My daughter was not happy to see her and it was a surprise for her. I told her to enjoy the party. It was going well until the cake came out and my daughter wanted the glitter cake when you blow out the candles and the glitter goes everywhere. While everyone was around the cake, Kelly took her fingers and swiped the icing off the top layer of the cake. It ruined the cake and my daughter lost it. She yelled at Kelly, basically saying, "What is wrong with you? This is why I didn't want you here. You ruined everything." Oh my gosh. She ran to her room and Kelly was crying. Oh my gosh. Kelly's parent is wanting an apology. My ex-wife wants her to apologize as well. I'm refusing to make her do that or punish her at all. I pointed out that my ex-wife should have never invited her.
Well, duh.
That child ruined the cake and that at 12 years old should know better. They are calling me an ass and my daughter is just upset. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, I am not a parent, but I love being in people's business. So me personally, if my daughter, my theoretical daughter, said that this girl ruined school for her because she's a class clown and she's just very distracting. Class clown means that you're attention seeking. At the age of 13, my niece is 13, they're very smart children, especially in this day and age. They have everything, so she knows exactly what she's dealing with and she's aware when she's using these very mature terms. So for her to say that this girl is attention seeking and that she's the class clown is insane. And I just feel like you're not that asshole. I feel like your ex-wife should have never invited that little girl. And what does the little girl's mom have to do with this?
Who the hell you think you is?
Why does she even ask about the party? Why don't you just throw your own party and have the kids come there? And people just be over inserting themselves, I swear. Just be taking it to the next level. Honestly, what do you guys think? Are you gonna make your daughter on her birthday hang out with the kid at school she doesn't like and ruins the school experience for her, and then bring her to y'all personal space to ruin the home? No, you invite friends to birthday parties. You don't invite weirdo. She ruined the cake. I'm sorry to call it a 12-year-old a weirdo, but she ruined the cake and she did know what she was doing. I'm sorry. That's it. Let me know what you guys think. Next one. That's crazy. Them kids. Let me get off the kids ones because I can't. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't even do that. I don't even do that stuff. Give me one about being a bad bitch. I'll tell you if you're the asshole about that one, you know what I'm saying? Am I the a-hole for making my sister leave her boyfriend because he tried to isolate her from me and our entire family? She didn't put the entire, but I just make shit dramatic. But I love a good relationship one. Like, I love a good relationship. Make me the love doctor. So me, 19 male, my sister, 16 female. No, I can't even understand what they're saying. So my sister, 16 female, has been dating this guy who's 19 male for over a year. At first, he seemed a little controlling, but not anything too extreme. Over time, I started noticing changes in her behavior. He stopped coming to family gatherings, barely replied to texts, and avoided any kind of interaction with me and our parents. Eventually, she opened up to me during a phone call and told me that her boyfriend didn't like how close she was to her family. According to him, we were too involved in her life and needed to set boundaries, which basically meant cutting us off completely. He even told her he needed to block me, our parents, and some of her childhood friends, start fresh. I told her no decent partner would try to isolate her from the people who love her. She got really upset, told me to stop interfering, that I didn't understand, and that she loved him deeply. She begged me to stay out of it, but I couldn't. I pushed. I reminded her of everything she's been through, how much we love her, how dangerous emotional isolation can be. I basically refused to back off. Eventually she broke up with him. It was messy and painful and cried a lot. Now we're talking again, but some of her friends will say that I shouldn't have forced my opinion on her when she told me to stay out of it. Am I the a-hole? I mean, like, you care about your sister and you saw the signs, your family, so I feel like her friends' opinions don't matter. Keyword being friends. Her friends' opinions don't matter when it comes to, like, if it was like your mom, then maybe take a step back. Her friends would have just let her drown. I'm sorry, her friends don't give a fuck about her or her feelings or what she was gonna go through and how abusive this was gonna be. This was gonna be crazy. This was gonna be a movie, one of those Lifetime movies. No, I don't think you're the a-hole. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they're the a-hole for that? They were just looking out for their sister. Me personally, I'm gonna tell my sister, you know? Like, hey, not everything's about you, Papa. My black... I think I found my phone. Stop, I don't need help. My black cat wants everything to be about him. And if it's not about him, then he's gonna have an issue. Come here. Stop. Come here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let him do his thing because he's a weirdo. Now he comes here. This is Binks. Anyway, so back to... He's such a cutie. Stop. Shut up. This isn't about you right now. Okay? You're black. Your opinion doesn't matter in this world. Yeah, that was racist. Am I the asshole for telling our parents my brother had a child outside of his marriage? This whole time I've been like, they're not the asshole. Like, but no. This time, they might be the asshole. Because that doesn't even sound right. The title doesn't sound right. I don't think that you should do that. For years, my brother has been trying to go into a business with my husband. It hasn't worked out for various reasons. He finally had an idea that my husband thought would be successful. The thing is, before my husband goes into business with anyone, he does an extensive background check on them. I'm not sure if he made my brother aware he was going to do a check or not, but it's how he found out that my brother has a daughter outside of his marriage. I had no idea this child existed. My husband warned me I shouldn't say anything, but I couldn't just not tell my parents. I told them a few days ago. They were as shocked as me. They also had no idea she existed. They immediately confronted my brother about it. Turns out his wife is fully aware. She said she would leave if he tried to include his daughter in the family, which is why neither of them told us about her. This is messy. This is sad. Oh, woo! Families are crazy. Guys, don't get in one of those. Family is not it. My parents want to meet her and include her in our family, but my sister-in-law is threatening to leave if that happens.
Bye, bitch!
My brother won't give them her mother's contact information. They want my husband to find out for them. He's refusing to get involved, so everything's a shit show right now. I personally want to meet my niece. I've told my husband if he doesn't give me the information, I'll ask a friend who uses background checks for myself, which has caused multiple fights between us. People do not know how to type on here. That's why I just start saying my own thing at this point, which caused multiple fights between us. My brother hates me right now and is blaming me for his potential divorce. I don't think it's fair, as I didn't know my parents would immediately confront him. I did ask them not to. Am I the a-hole? Honestly, before I read the commenters, I'm gonna say my opinion first, and we're gonna go to the top commenters. I just have to say, no, initially you should not have told your parents anything until you found out more information. Maybe even talk to your brother about it first, because I don't know, that's not something that you, yeah, that's not what? Why would you do that? You should have talked to your brother about it first, but maybe you guys don't have that type of relationship thinking about it. But like, if you guys didn't, I just think that if you wanted to have any relationship, you shouldn't have said anything without knowing more about it, which means talking to him about it. So I just feel like, yeah, you are the a-hole, or you are wrong in this situation, because it's just like, you had no right, and now he is, I mean, but like, his potential divorce is not your fault at the same time. He should have never fucked around and found out. He wanted to have affairs. Well, you can have divorces too. Should have thought about that when he was digging them down, serving the plates, stewing the rice and shit, you know? Like, I don't know.
You what?
I'm just saying. Top commenter says, you're the a-hole. You're old enough to be married, and when you found out about your brother's child, you ran to your parents. Exactly. That's so immature. Thank you. This person pointed out, the only one you should have gone to, unless you didn't want to go to anyone, would be your brother.
Thank you!
That's what I just said. Who is also an adult. My husband warned me I shouldn't say anything. I couldn't just not tell my parents, so I told them. So you can't say you weren't warned. You were just very eager. You were just very eager, ma'am. And it just, that's what you get. Am I the a-hole for not inviting my neighbor's autistic 8-year-old to my 2-year-old son's toddler party? This one is actually bolded, not the a-hole. And I'm gonna take everybody's word for it, because honestly, so Cute Network 7837, because I left their name out of the screenshot. My son just had his 2nd birthday party. We had a party for his friends from his playgroup. My neighbor messaged me after the party saying the cherry on the cake to all the shit going on in her life was that I didn't invite her autistic 8-year-old son to his toddler party. She made me feel really guilty. Her son is nonverbal and smacks himself in the face if overstimulated. I didn't invite, as it was a toddler party. Only 2 to 3-year-olds were gonna be there. My living room isn't very big. I know her son is sensitive to loud noises and thought all the screaming and fighting wouldn't be a good idea. He has to blow out candles even if it's not his birthday, which in my opinion isn't fair and takes focus off my boy. He doesn't share toys. In previous experiences, not even let my son play with his own toys in his own home. And even though the other children were fighting over toys, the parents, including myself, were stopping snatching and enforcing sharing, even if it caused a tantrum. I am getting mixed reviews from people around me. I still personally didn't think it would be a good idea, but she made me feel like I was wrong for it. Ooh. First of all, you do not have to feel obligated to invite anybody to any party for your child. In my opinion, that's just my life, because you know this is like apparently a free country and stuff like that. So America, fuck yeah. given that it's a free country, I don't have to invite you. So for your, what is this, neighbor to message you about a party full of 2-year-olds for her 8-year-old, I'm sorry. I get maybe he a vibe, maybe he would vibe or whatever she thought, but he's still like a larger child. If like the neighbor, if you know that as a neighbor you know that this child is sensitive to sounds, I wouldn't have invited him either. It wasn't anything out of spite, like I don't want the kid here. It was just, I don't think this is the setting for you. Also, the fact that the kid don't even share with the toys and it's his own toys in his own house, that would blow me. You would have to get out. And then let me just shut up. I'm just gonna say, yeah, it wouldn't be happening with me. I agree, you're not the a-hole. Let's read the top commenter. Not the a-hole. Her child is 8, your child is 2. Her child does not do well with a lot of commotion. You had a party for 2-year-olds who were loud and noisy. Her child does not share, which would not be good in a group of 2-year-olds. I'm not sure why she expected her child to be invited to your child's party when she knows that, age aside, it would not be a good environment for her child, which is what I was saying. Besides the age and it being a smaller space, them being a bigger child and it being other children, and obviously probably wanted to roughhouse too, I would just tell her, sorry, it was a party for my 2-year-old and a few of his playmates. Not sure why you thought I would invite your 8-year-old child to a 2-year-old child's party. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, that comes off very dickish, but like at the same time, no. Entitled much? Who do you think that you are? If I wanted him to come, he was gonna be there. I would have invited him. There was no reason to talk about this. You wasted your time. Thank you. I rest my case. And with that being said, honestly, I'm gonna search for more a-holes, but I will be continuing the series. It is 11:30 and I have to be up really early, so I'm gonna end this right here. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please like, and my name is Lexi, by the way. Bye.